got a little bit of room. 3-on-3 going in. He chips it in behind Gilmore. Back in. Put up and in! Austin Cangelosi with the game winner in overtime. What a play!
In the game, Sedum will carry the puck behind his net and wait out the buzzer. They're on their feet here at the Covelli Center. And ladies and gentlemen, the Youngstown Phantoms are the 2018 Eastern Conference champions. They're going to the Clark Cup Final.
Welcome to episode number 5 of Hockey People on the Computer Getting Coffee, brought to you by Dunkin. I'm joined by former Phantoms goaltender and current member of the Tucson Roadrunners, Ivan Prosvetov. Ivan, how are you, buddy?
Hey, everybody. I'm good. Thank you.
Ivan is coming to us from Russia. It's 2 in the afternoon here in Ohio. Ivan, it's about, I think, 9 at night, and I know Ivan's got a busy day of training tomorrow, so we're not going to keep him too long. Isn't that right, Ivan?
Yeah. Try to keep myself in shape, you know.
So what have you been up to since the AHL shut down?
Well, just practicing and social distancing, you know, and just been kind of hanging out with my family. It's nice to spend the time with my family, too. You have to get it the chance and enjoy it. And, yeah, just been trying keeping myself in shape because we just find out maybe a couple of weeks ago about AHL season canceled for sure, and NHL season still going, and you never know. And well, just try and keep myself in shape much as possible.
Now, I know you and I, you know, we're talking via Messenger to get this all set up. You said you went back to Russia pretty quickly once the AHL put things on pause, didn't you?
Yeah, I think it was right after the game. They told us there was only for some sort of time, so we don't know if we can go home yet. I was in Tucson for maybe 2 more weeks after they paused the season, and then they said players can travel home and stuff like that. And I was waiting for a couple of days again. We'll see what is whole situation going to be with this virus stuff. But well, it was been going worse and worse, and I decided to go home quick as possible.
So, you know, let's talk about your time in Youngstown. What's your favorite memory from your time in Youngstown that season you were there, 2017, 2018?
Well, there was so many, you know, but for sure, just playoff run probably that was always gonna be in my mind when you try to remember Youngstown. There was so many good memories from Youngstown I have, and all my teammates, they're great people, great guys, and great players for sure. And that stretch again, we went on. That playoff time, that was something special.
Who were your billets while you were in Youngstown? Obviously, in the USHL, we couldn't do what we do without our billet family. So let's give a shout out to your billet family while we've got you.
Yeah, Tim and Lori, they're my billets for more than for a whole year almost.
All right, awesome. So let's talk about that 2017-2018 team, the team that made the only Clark Cup final appearance in Phantoms history. So who was the prankster on that team? Who was pulling all the jokes? We want names. We want names, Ivan.
There was Espo for sure.
Espo? Okay.
Yeah, for sure. Him and maybe Ginger. Yeah, I would say him.
Okay.
There was a lot of funny guys in that team that year. So,
who was always running late when, you know, if the bus needed to go or if we were trying to start practice? Who was running late all the time?
There was not really somebody really running late, but Joey Abate maybe.
Okay.
I would say him, but there was not really delays in our bus travels a lot, you know.
So who was that guy at the end of just the worst practice that you had that still had energy, could play for another hour if he had to?
Espo again, he was energizer, you know. He was always have so much energy, and he's our captain. and you know, like you need a guy like him in the ice all the time who like keeps you going. You know, that was great time. Respected him.
Who was the last guy off the ice every night? Just wanted to keep working. You had to tell him to turn the lights off when if he was getting ready to go.
We got traded in the like end of half of the year. Samuel Salonen,
Okay,
Finnish player, Finnish guy, and he was a really hard worker. You know, he was always there, like shooting the pucks around, like something like that.
Who snored the loudest on the team bus?
I think Gianfranco Casaro. He snores. Yeah, he was my roommate actually. I knew that. Yeah, he definitely snores.
If you had a sister, would you have let any of your teammates date her?
I don't have one, so I can't really say.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna have you been able to watch any of the film from the Clark Cup final? Because I haven't been able to watch it. It still hurts to think about it.
Yeah, I wasn't been watching it. I've been watching some kind of like highlights, but you know, it was really disappointing in that moment when we lost at home. And I saw we had a chance. We had a really big chance. We had a great team, great coaches too. I always remember them, and still in touch with all the coaches. And you know, that was a really hard time for us, but we had fun. You know, we had fun with it, and we still have to look in ourselves and be proud of us because we made it that far. You know.
Mm-hmm. So you got to spend a week or 10 days with the Coyotes this year when one of the goaltenders got hurt. What was that like?
That's different for sure. NHL, it's that's a dream. You know, you kind of like young guy and all those players there, and you not believing in yourself for a couple of days, but then you still have to do your job. You have to practice hard. You have to work, and but that was like kind of a dream come true. I know I didn't get the chance to play the game, but that was still great experience for me. Be around all these professional, really stars players. You know, like Tyler Hall. Like that's something special for sure.
So it's pick number 114 of the 2018 NHL draft, and the Arizona Coyotes have just drafted you. What was going through your head? Describe your emotions in that moment for me.
Well, first year when I played, I got dropped in my second year, and I was first year I was playing in the null, and I didn't get picked. I was really not like I'm pissed, but for sure something was in my mind. Like, you know, you've been working hard and you've been waiting for that moment. You didn't get drafted. It's but you just have to get through it and keep working hard and believe in yourself. And second year, there was I've been watching draft from here, from my city in Russia, Stupina, and I was. I think it was the third round when they picked some goalies, like a lot of goalies in third round, and I don't know, like, maybe again not my year, you know. But I guess there was a delayed, so I've been watching like kind of in my iPhone, and there was delayed maybe couple minutes, I guess, because U.S. and Russia is kind of like, you know.
Yeah.
And my agent just called me. I'm watching, I think it's end of the third round, and my agent called me like, "Congrats, Ivan, you got picked by Coyotes." I'm like, "Really? I didn't see it because I'm watching it right now." He said, "Yeah, I guess it's delayed." And I was really happy. Like I was like kind of celebrating and stuff like that. My parents just looked at me like, yeah, that was good times for sure. My parents was happy. Me, my girlfriend, there was big memories from that moment for sure.
Whenever the NHL does decide to have its draft this year, there were 3 kids who played in Youngstown this year who might get their names called: Trevor Kuntar, Colin Purcell, Ben Schoen. If you were talking to them right now, what advice would you have for them about the draft process and what comes after?
Yeah, well, I was played with Kunter. I don't know really other two guys, but I
Mm-hmm.
played with Kunter that are like kind of final year, and well, like they just have to work hard, like keep working harder and harder every year, because it's not gonna get easier. It's gonna get even like you have to get stronger every day, because that league, like everybody want to get there, and it's so many great players right now, and you just have to work hard, do the right things.
How do you feel playing in the USHL and playing in Youngstown prepared you for playing at the professional level?
That like I think that playoff experience really gave a lot to me. Find myself like kind of like good goalie, give me a little confidence too. But there was nothing without my teammates. All I
Mm-hmm.
have now, it's all my teammates I had, and I get like players in Youngstown, our team then, and that year for sure they give me a lot too. Because if I didn't make it to the Clark Cup final with them, never know where you're gonna be, right? So
Exactly.
it's all about my teammates. That was a great team. I remember everybody from the team, and they all been working hard. We've been believing in ourselves, and that run didn't go well for us in the final, but still, there was a lot about my teammates.
How was your first year of professional hockey? You started off the season in Rapid City, but then you got to Tucson pretty quickly. Just 5 games played in the ECHL, and then you had a great freshman year there in the AHL. How did you feel your season went?
That's went pretty good. I think I got a chance to play pretty much a lot. I think it's like more than 20 games or something in the AHL. So that's pretty good in the first year, and that's a little different, you have to live by yourself, by your own, no billet families, doing all the grocery stuff, and you just have to,
Doing your own
carry-
laundry too?
It's right, yeah, everything. It's no parents there, just you, and that might be different, but it's hockey. Everybody's hockey, and puck the same size, net the same size, and I always been trying to keep in my focus and doing my job, just stop all of them,
Net the same size, puck the same size, but the player's a little bigger, a little faster, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, how different compare living in Tucson to like the area, to like the area in Youngstown? I mean, it's desert out there, right? It's real hot.
Yeah. Well, in the winter, in the summer, that's crazy. We live in a hotel right by the rink in the summer in the training camps, and all the restaurants on the other side. It's like big parking lot, and right in front of all the restaurants, you have to walk maybe like 5 minutes in this parking lot. And I was like like when you go into the lunch and say it's like 2 p.m. That's like middle time of when it's like crazy hot in Arizona in the summers, and you just walk and you like. That's crazy. Like cars, like paint in the cars, it's like burning, like all the roofs in the cars. Yeah, that's really hot, and it's dangerous. You have to drink a lot of water in the summer there, but still, it's really not getting really nice in the winter time, and it's a little dangerous too, because in the nights it's still cold. It's still getting really cold, but in the day it's really hot, so you're wearing like shorts, right, or a t-shirt, but in the night it's really cold, so you can really get sick, so you have to be careful, but that's still good weather, and it's nice. You get into the rink, you rest, it's always sunny there, and you just enjoying the weather.
Probably a lot less snow than Moscow and Youngstown, right?
For sure. Oh yeah.
All right, Ivan, before we let you go, any Netflix or Hulu recommendations for us to help us while we're stuck at home?
Well, I don't really watch Netflix. I watch some movies in the YouTube. Most likely like documentary movies. You can watch, guys. Maybe something about like big players like Martin Berdor.
Okay.
Nicholas Lindstrom. I've been watching those movies kind of right now, lately.
All right, Ivan Prosvetov, documentary fan. I like it. Well, Ivan, thank you so much for joining us here on hockey people on the computer getting coffee, brought to you by Dunkin. Thank you so much, bud. Stay safe out there.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Bye, guys.
All right, everybody. Sound out. Fade to black. We'll catch you next time.